If you're 67 or older and live in Wisconsin, the first $24,000 of your retirement income can now be completely tax-free. That's starting this year in 2025. This is a brand new tax change. It could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars every year going forward. I'm getting all kinds of questions about it. So let's break down, what does this retirement income exclusion mean in the state of Wisconsin? How much could you save on taxes? Who actually qualifies, and what can you do to take full advantage of it? Now, in the past, retirement income in Wisconsin from your IRA, 401k, pension, that's subject to state income tax unless you happen to have a low income. But starting in 2025, if you're 67 or older, you can exclude up to the first $24,000 of your retirement income from the Wisconsin income taxes. So that's your IRA, your 401k withdrawals, your pension payments. It's not Social Security, because Social Security is already tax-free in Wisconsin. That's already applies. It's not part of the $24,000 retirement income exclusion. So here's what you need to know about qualifying for the retirement income exclusion in Wisconsin. You've got to be 67 years old or older during the year. It applies per person. So a married couple could exclude up to $48,000 per year of retirement income. We'll talk about how that might be a little tricky, though, in a second. You've got to be a Wisconsin resident, and this income we're talking about, it's from a retirement source, your traditional IRA, your pension, your 401k. It's not your wages. It's not your part-time job in retirement. It's not your rental income, even if you're relying on it for your own retirement income. So there's some things you might want to keep in mind. If you're close to 67, consider perhaps delaying a Roth conversion until after age 67. I've seen in Illinois where I have clients and retirement income is excluded from Illinois taxes. They've done Roth conversions, hundreds of thousands of Roth conversions at no Illinois state income tax. Your tax form doesn't show whether it's a Roth conversion or not. That 1099-R, it just shows up as income taxable from your traditional IRA. So if you're close, you may want to consider that Roth conversion, making that happen at age 67. You also want to keep in mind, how does this actually work out in practice? I've been looking into the rules. I haven't seen the final rules on it. And the big question for me is, how does this work for a married couple if there's two of you over age 67? Is this just a $48,000 total, or is it $24,000 per person? I've got clients in Kentucky which has a similar exclusion, and that is per person. If this Wisconsin income tax exclusion is applied the same way as Kentucky, imagine a couple pulling out $48,000 per year from their traditional IRAs, but it's all from one person instead of half from both. In Kentucky, it's the exclusion is per taxpayer. So you may want to change around. I haven't seen the final rules on it yet. I don't know if they've got that figured out truly yet, but you may end up being better off taking out $24,000 per year per person from those traditional IRAs, as opposed to, say, $48,000 total. Now, this is just one deduction. You don't want to have this one income tax exclusion drive all of your tax decisions, but you want to know how it works out. It's just one piece of your retirement planning. Tax planning is step 3 in my retirement master plan process. So head on over to 5stepretirementplan.com. I'll show you my 5 videos on how you can incorporate your tax planning into your retirement planning. Now, what is this going to do to benefit you? Well, if it's, and I'm talking per person here right now, if you happen to be in the 4.4% tax bracket for Wisconsin, that is a good number of people. Well, 4.4% times $24,000, that's a tax savings of $1,056, could be per person. So quite significant. If you're in the 5.3% tax bracket, that's the third tax bracket. Quite a lot of people are in the second and third tax bracket. Well, it's at 5.3%. This tax break, this exclusion from your retirement income from Wisconsin taxes, that could be a savings of $1,272 per year. So it is it's a valuable exclusion. So as you're planning out your retirement and where do I take money from, keep in mind how your Wisconsin income tax exclusion will work on whether I take money from my pre-tax traditional IRA accounts or Roth accounts or non-IRA accounts. And don't just look only at your Wisconsin taxes. Remember that there are federal taxes as well. If you're approaching age 67, if you're not even there, you need to look at your retirement income plan and how your taxes affect your retirement income plan. Hi, I'm Jeremy Keil. If you'd like to learn how my team can help you get more income, pay less in taxes, and avoid big retirement mistakes, head on over to keilfp.com. That's KEILFP.com.